Alright, what is happening? What's going on, guys? It's UNHOST here, and today I want to show you guys a new redstone device that I've got, which simply plants, grows, and harvests all of your crops very simply, very affordably, cheap, and it's very compact. So let me show you guys around and exactly what it does. So let's take a look at what we've got here. Now, just to let you guys know, the stuff like the furnaces and the chest, those are all kind of just excess things to make it look a little prettier. I'll go over a model of the whole thing in just a little bit, which just has the important pieces of the stuff like the lights up there aren't very important either. It's just kind of cool, you know, just lights up with the cart and stuff. But anyways, this is how it works. We've got the upside down dispensers here, and basically, yeah, it's not the it's not the most pleasant to the ear device, but you know, turn the volume down. It's always a good fix. But we're gonna load these up with bone meal, obviously. Got every single one of them with bone meal. Now, a very cool addition to the new Snapshot. Obviously, we're gonna place some seeds. We're gonna either place carrots or potatoes. Works for all three. Is that whenever these are gone over and the bone meal fully grows whatever you've got here, as you guys can see, we've got carrots here. You guys can see, even though it's going over and getting a signal, the dispenser is not taking any more bone meal because it is fully grown. But obviously, if we put some more down, oops, sorry about that. If you put some more down, it will take some more out of there until the carrot is fully grown. Very cool. I think it's a very cool and very intuitive design. That, you know, obviously, if it's a fully grown piece of wheat, carrot, or potato, you're going to have no problem. You're not going to waste any bone meal if you've got automated farms like these. And yeah, check it out. It's very convenient. It's actually very quick as well. Now, the seeds are going to have to go through 7 stages. I'll show you guys that real quick. It's a little different than the carrots, so we'll check that out right now. And look at that. It's actually pretty quick. So yeah, we'll go over the model real quick. Now, before we check out the model, I actually want to show you guys the fact that there is no way to really fully automate farming right now. There's no way to place down seeds, carrots, or potatoes with a dispenser or anything like that. You're going to have to automatically plant it yourself, at least as of now, as of the time of the recording of this video. Maybe, and hopefully, Mojang decides to implement automatic planting or something like that. And to everyone that really doesn't like that, you don't have to use it. I mean, if they implement it into the game, you don't have to use it. I don't think many people realize that. But anyways. Again, just to start the machine, you'll do that. It needs a little priming, and it'll get going. I kind of want to show you guys what happens when you use other carts as well. But I think it's pretty straightforward exactly what's going on here. And if you guys couldn't see. But obviously, as you guys can tell, this only went back and forth a couple times, and these were fully grown. So let me show you guys why this is such a cool device and how it works so quickly. So I've emptied all the dispensers, and all we'll do is we'll put 7 in a couple of these real quick. Now 7 is what you're going to need to fully grow some seeds. So as we can see here, there we go, 7, and it's fully grown. We can get the wheat. So why is this so quick? Well, each time the cart goes over each of the rails, there's some kind of update or something like that where it will fire about 3 or 4 times. So we'll use these 3 right here, and I'll show you guys exactly how quick it is. So we'll go prime it up. First one's a little slower. There we go. And yeah, fully grown already. So we can see that this kind of bounces off each side whenever it's on, and easily turned off as well. Again, the lights, you don't really need the lights. It's just kind of cool to be there. But yeah, very quick, very efficient. Let's take a look at the model. So here it is, guys. Here is the model. Now, obviously, the floor, you guys can make that whatever you'd like. Blocks, the building blocks, I use quartz. You guys can use whatever you'd like. I always hear people saying how expensive it is because I use iron blocks a lot, but I'll probably use the quartz blocks. But anyways, the more important issue, this is 8 wide. That's probably as wide as you're going to want to go, dealing with how fast the cart will go when it's being bounced back and forth. You can make it a little bit shorter. It will make it a little bit quicker, but not too much. But yes, this is pretty much all you're going to need. Now, you've obviously got the water behind and the glowstone. You don't need to use that much glowstone, but I would recommend using a block. Now, if you do use torches or something like that, you have a chance that it's going to fall back in the water. So again, guys, probably want to use a block there, either glowstone or redstone lamps. Now, obviously, some of you guys have torches. Yeah, hopefully you guys have torches. But some of you guys will have the availability to get as much bone meal as you'd like. You probably have a skeleton farm if you've been playing for a while. or even just for a short time. So feel free to add something like, let's see what we've got here. We've got some hoppers that we can place right on top of here, and they will flow directly in. Let's see, I think you have to actually, let's see, we're going to have to shift. Yeah, you'd have to shift and click on the actual dispenser for it to feed into there. So that's a good rule of thumb if you guys want to keep reloading. And if you have even more bones than that, yeah, put them up here, or if you'd like to just reach it from back here. So you guys can do that. Oops, there we go. And just put the bone meal in there if you guys don't want to load them from the front or have too much. But yeah, pretty simple. We'll do a really quick tutorial, and yeah, that'll be it. I hope you guys really enjoyed the design. It is, again, very compact, very simple, and very quick. So here's what we're going to do. Sorry, I got my scientists out here. They're just taking a break. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. What we're going to do is break these right here. Now we'll take our dispensers and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or however long you would like them. Now the next thing we're going to do is we'll put our grass down, or our dirt blocks. Go 1, 2, place them along like that. Now this is going to be if you're going to place the floor right here. So if you'd like to have it one lower, then obviously go 3 down with the dispensers and go 1 up with the grass. So now obviously we're going to have to place some blocks around here so that the water can be contained. So we'll go like such. Just going to do this with as little or as least blocks as possible. We'll put our blocks underneath here so that the water won't drip out. And put the water in. This just makes sure that all the blocks are hydrated. Now we'll go ahead and till all of that. That will be tilled for good. Now we'll place the carts on top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is an important step. You are going to actually need a single rail right here. A single rail. Don't forget, it has to be single. Just kidding. The next thing we're going to need is a power rail on top of here. Now the reason we need that gap there is because this will actually light up if we've got it right here. It'll keep continuing the loop, and you wouldn't be able to stop the cart. So next thing we're going to do is put a stopper up here, and we will have a lever to turn the machine on and off. Now I used a redstone block over here. If you guys can't afford it or don't want to use that, simply power it any other way you'd like. But we'll put a power rail on top of there. There we go. Come up here, place that down like such, and we're pretty much done, guys. The next thing we're going to do is either place a hopper minecart or a minecart with a chest on top of here. Again, I like to use a chest just because I can store stuff in it. Now, the funny thing is, if you use a minecart with a hopper, I was thinking that would actually, you know, put the bone meal in a dispenser. If I loaded the minecart with a hopper up with full of bone meal, I'll actually show you guys that doesn't work, and unfortunately it doesn't work. I think that would be very cool if this design would be able to be used as such. But yeah, we're pretty much done, guys. Next thing we're gonna do is put the bone meal. Not bone meal. We're gonna put either our glowstone or whatever kind of block we're gonna use behind there, just so we don't lose any items, anything like that. And there we go, guys. That is pretty much it. Again, these can be as frequent or infrequent as you guys would like. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the tutorial and all that. Oh, and almost forgot to show you guys, yeah, it's got the same amount of bone meal in here, so the best thing we're going to want to do is put the minecart with the chest down. Now also, just to kind of prove a point, the regular minecart goes a little bit too slow and is actually going to stop eventually, and it's a dud. Alright, guys.